up, everybody, and welcome to Combo Series.
Fuck Facebook.
You're giving your dick whiplash, and that's it.
If you raise a little bitch, you raise a little bitch. That's just kind of what it is.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yep.
I think your Funyun guy's overcharging you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Convo Series.
Man, you gotta start it when you just waking up.
Yeah.
Let's be controversial. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey everybody, welcome back to Convo Series Season 2. Can you guys believe that? That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Season 2 episode. I am your host, RJ, aka Reg Travels, back again once again. I stole your thing.
And I guess that would make me your motherfucking co-host with the motherfucking utmost, Trevin Reiser, a.k.a. The Chosen One, a.k.a. at Trevin's World Online if you're looking for me, a.k.a. T-Baby, and I'd like to say, welcome back, and if you're watching in the morning or listening, good morning, good motherfucking morning, and good evening if you're listening to the evening, in the evening.
And as I
and
like to say,
any other time of day as well.
Oh,
we
come
appreciate
on, you
you.
cut out my good night. Good night, everybody. No.
Night. Just
season
walk
2
out.
of Combo Series. As soon as I can talk, I'll let you know what's going on. Season 2 of Combo Series. We have our first guest of the season, you guys. And I've actually been trying to get this person on for almost a year now. That seem right?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
I met you about a year ago. Where I work, and then like we had a conversation, and I was like, "Oh, she's pretty cool." And then you told me about your business that you got going on, and I was like, "Man, we got to have you on my podcast so we can talk about it." Everybody, welcome, Jennifer. You can't hear it right now, but we have like an audience,
Studio audience,
for you.
stage left.
So welcome to the show. We appreciate you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Absolutely. Before we actually get into talking about your business, what is the name of it?
It's called Love My Skin.
Love My Skin.
Yes.
Okay. And so that's like skin products, hair products?
Yes, it's a skin products, but definitely I'm going to venture out into other things. But right now, I'm just focusing on the skin care product line right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got you. So I guess without further ado, people, let's get into it. So my immediate first question that I have for you is, where are you from? Like, where'd you grow up? Where were you born? How did you grow up? Were you traditionally religious? How was your upbringing?
How did you get here?
That too. So it's a story. So I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
Home of the Cardinals.
Shouts out.
Yes.
They used to be my favorite baseball team.
Still should be, because
Okay.
we're still in, you know. We're dope, okay? Definitely, so yeah, grew up from St. Louis, Missouri. Definitely grew up as Christianity background. Later on in life, as I got in depth into my religion, you know, kind of venture out from the Christianity and just more into just my culture in general as a Hebrew Israelite. Then eventually, you know, I end up taking a job out here as a pastry chef in Utah at the GMD. And that kind of just opened my eyes to Utah. It was definitely peaceful, beautiful, just the atmosphere. And I don't know, the mountains definitely get you.
Right, that's why I'm here.
They'll get you.
The mountains would definitely draw you in, you know, into Utah. But, you know, when you get out into the valley, you get to see a lot of different other things besides the mountains. So it's beautiful, peaceful. It's just a lot that you can do out here, and a great place to raise your family.
Right. So when you were in St. Louis, is it the pastry chef job that got you out here, or did you what's the thing that made you make that drive from St. Louis? Because I've done that drive. I actually moved here from Alabama.
So you know, it's like between 17 and 20 hours, just depending on the weather, the roads, and everything. But yes, I took the job out here in the mountains. That's what brought me out here, was the job itself. I really had the intentions on moving, but we just really wanted to see what Utah had to offer. That was my main thing. And then, you know, moving out here, it got me. It definitely, it trapped me. So definitely, I mean, I didn't stick to the pastry, you know, position. I mean, I still bake and do things on the side and things like that. But it just that was my scapegoat to come.
I got you. No, I was wondering that because people always ask me, like, why are you in Utah? And before, like, my friends moved out here before, like, I did. And so I had already visited them, like, twice. And they were just like, why don't you just move out here? This is when I moved away from Alabama. And I was living in Kentucky. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Why don't I move out there? Because I visited the mountains. They got me. But before, you know, they moved out here, I didn't even know people lived in Utah. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a state, but you didn't really too much hear about it. And then a lot of my family's like, Utah, friends. Utah, like, really, what's in Utah? Like,
exactly.
So life is people out there. It's beautiful. You should visit. It's different, you know. And then they like, oh, the snow, of course. Well, it's different. You know, it's a little drier out here. And it's where I come from is a little moisture and things there. So, you know, it's uncomfortable. So I think Utah kind of won me over.
And does it snow at all in Missouri?
Yeah, it does. We have snow, I mean, but the snow eventually turns into ice. So, I mean, the snow falls, but, you know. It's just
and in comparison to here, which is better?
Utah.
I thought so.
Yeah. It's drier. You can breathe. It's like stepping in a cooler versus stepping somewhere where it's stinging cold and frost bites automatically once you step outside.
Okay. See, I didn't know. I've only experienced winter, like a real winter here.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah, I do. The snow.
You ain't seen nothing, Reg.
I know.
Real
Everybody
winter in
tells
Utah,
me that.
It hasn't come around for a few years, a real Utah winter.
Well, being in the mountains, if like I said, being up in Little Cottonwood, that was where I first landed. It was definitely, I mean, we had an avalanche the first season of me being there. Like, the snow was covering up my windows. I had to shovel my snow, my window out and things like, so, I mean, it was nice. I mean, the snow was up to my knees, so I think that was a nice winter, if you ask me. Like,
wow.
Wow. I just wish we got that down here. The snow hasn't been sticking to the ground. It's like it snows once in a while and just a little bit.
Yeah, or it'll snow and then it'll melt like later on.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, so you moved all the way out here for the pastry chef job. Didn't end up keeping it, but you still bake, which is dope because I like to eat. And then, so we got from doing your bakery stuff, pastry stuff on the side. Is that where Love My Skin came in, or where did the idea for Love My Skin start?
So, besides me being a jack of all trades, I'm always making something. I'm always researching something. But majority of these products I have already been making for years. And being out here, I've made a lot of other things, especially during the pandemic. A lot of things, a lot of requests have been made, and I have definitely like rose water, turmeric mask, and just a lot of other things. But these products I have been making for years, and I'm like, been doing it. Why not put a name on it? Why not get it out here? And if I'm using it on a daily myself and it works, the products really does work. And I just want to share it with the world. Get everybody on board with Love My Skin, because our skin matters, and that's kind of like my motto, my motto, or however you want to say it. Your skin matters. Not every product, honestly, out there really works.
Right.
But I can say my products does because a lot of the word of mouth and things, and just my experience, it's been shining some light on my household. So.
So would you say that is your why for creating Love My Skin?
Yes. Yes, that is my why.
Because you want to get it out there. You believe that, firstly, just like the title of the business, you want people to realize that they can love their skin, love the skin they're in, no matter, what shade you are, all that stuff, right?
Yes.
That's kind of what I'm getting from you.
Well, and know that this product works on every shade of skin. It doesn't matter whatever your nationality is. The product is going to work.
Trevin, you gonna try it?
Oh, I'm gonna try it.
I mean, I have
I love my skin.
There has definitely been a lot of people of, like I say, all nationality that has been purchasing the products, and their reviews on it has been, I use it every day. It works. Like, I have never had a product that's been this amazing, and my skin has definitely awakened after one use. So I'm like, really? Like, I love the word, but I'm like, really? But
Wow.
definitely, yes.
After one use.
I mean, yes. I mean, this is definitely, even the body scrub.
Yeah,
you know.
so take us through what we have.
So the body scrub I have is a mix. It's ginger, coconut, and lime, and they are all natural products. Everything is natural, from the oils, everything, all of the ingredients, the fresh products, and everything that's in here. I also have body butter, which is shea butter, and then I also have just a fragrance for the men. It's a Dior fragrance, which is definitely amazing. It smells good.
I like Dior.
Definitely will leave your body silky, soft.
Nice.
I also
Silky
have,
soft.
And
You
so-
heard it here first.
So, so the fragrance, is that like that's the shea butter also? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes. So you have the regular shea butter, and then this one is the man Dior.
All right, talk it to the mic a little
Sorry,
bit.
sorry.
You're good.
Sorry.
And if you're watching on YouTube, you see she has the products here. And if you're not watching on YouTube, make sure you just jump on over. Oh, there it is. Jump on over, and then while you're there, make sure you click that like button for us, and then subscribe. We're on the road to 100 subscribers still. We appreciate you guys.
Hit that button, man.
Hit the
bell,
button.
yes.
All right, so the Dior Smell body butter for
Yes.
men. And then what else do we have here?
So we have the shea butter. It's just a regular, natural, plain scent. Then you have the body scrub, which is the ginger, coconut, and lime.
For like showering and whatnot?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Which
yes.
one is that? Okay,
Yeah, this
right.
one. Sorry.
Ginger, coconut, and lime.
Ginger, coconut, and lime.
Ginger nut, coca, and lime. You guys heard it.
Then I have my lip balm, which is just our plain shea butter. And then I have it's orange and lemon. And to be honest, men or anyone, man or woman, whoever, can definitely wear it. It works. I actually don't have it on right now. I have lip gloss on, but I have some under it. But
For the camera.
definitely leaves your lips smooth.
I'm definitely going to need
Really,
some because
yes.
mine are dry
I
right
definitely,
now.
I have some for you. Definitely,
Thank you.
I have some for you guys.
Can I smell the Dior?
Oops, sorry.
Because I ever since you said that, I gotta see what it's talking about.
I'm glad you asked first, so I was about to.
Oh, that smells good. Oh my gosh. And you made this?
Yes, I did. Very.
I just want to put my nose in there and live in it. Here you go.
So,
What got me is the all natural.
Right.
You use natural ingredients.
yes.
And it's way better for your body, especially
Whoa.
like,
Well, not
Right?
on always. Definitely, it is always number one for your body. But you have a lot of people that suffer with sensitive skin, eczema, and everything. And in my household, it pretty much it's a little bit of everything that's going on. So, just trying to find different products that's manageable to our skin that keeps it. That moisture that keeps the shine to it,
Right.
So, but just the mixture of it all. Like, I have been going through a lot of test batches of everything until I
Yeah.
got to the right one that I really.
and
I really enjoy
that's very important to keep like your skin silky, especially here where it's dry, like you were just saying.
Yes.
Man, when I moved here,
It changes.
oh my gosh, things were happening to my skin. I was like, what is going on?
Yes.
And I would put lotion on. 10 seconds later, I'd be ashy still. And I'm like, I could have swore I just put lotion on this spot,
I don't use lotion. I'm not a big fan of lotion too much, but definitely the climate coming from a area where there's a lot of moisture in the air to somewhere that's dry, your body's definitely going to go through the change.
Yeah.
And mine's definitely, it's just going to change.
Right.
Can't help it, but once you get back on the right track, I think it's better. Like, it's pretty, everything could kind of balance out after a while.
Right. How long have you been in Utah?
Well, it'll be 3 years come
Okay.
December.
I just hit 3 years in August.
But technically, it'll be 4 years working if I want to include when I
Okay.
first came out here to work. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Trevin, did you have any questions?
I think we covered what I want to talk about. I'm just really interested in the product. You know, I wear makeup. I love my skin.
Yes. Yes.
We've talked about this before. You people.
That's what I was gonna say. When you asked me if I was gonna try it, I'm like, bro, you know more about me than that.
And if you guys have not heard about it, go back to season 1. I forget.
Well,
But we
I
had
forget what
Heather.
episode.
She was a makeup artist. We had her on. We talked about Trevin's use of makeup.
Oh. I didn't see that one.
We talked about gender equality and allowing men to wear makeup in public.
Right. Are you wearing it in public yet? Or
I'm
just
working
at the
up to
house?
that. I think I'm a little bit more progressive than a lot of other people.
Especially.
I don't think a whole lot of people would want to see me wearing makeup. But one day they're going to have to get over it. I'm sorry.
Say,
But no, yeah, no, it's really important for men to take care of their skin too, and I don't know, like on a more serious note, it is less, like men are less inclined to do something like that.
and to be honest, I feel like that's like a negative to me. Like, so sexist, the word, shall I say. Men definitely should take care of their bodies, their hygienes, from your feet. I think as far as a man, seeing him at the nail shop getting a pedicure, there's nothing wrong with that. He's taking care of his hygiene. Nothing,
That's the world
You
I
have
want
to,
live in.
yeah, I mean, you guys have to take care of your skin, too. You can't be walking around looking a mess either. It's going to be unattractive. Then you're not going to love your skin. Then you're going to have a problem, right? So you guys matter, too.
What did you say, Reg? Love the skin you're in.
Yes.
Love the skin.
Your
you are
skin
in.
matters. Your skin matters. Love my skin. Yes.
So with Love My Skin, what is your ultimate business goal?
Well, really getting my name out there, getting my products out there into everyone's household is my main thing. And then getting into stores. I really wanted to get in a couple of stores, even like beauties, a lot of beauty shops and things like that, or you have a lot of entrepreneurs out here now that have their own nail shops and,
Right.
Everything, their own just business in general. I just want to get out there and everyone else's business.
Put your business in everybody else's business. I feel
yes.
you. I feel you on that.
So yes.
Would you consider taking this brand global?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I think definitely around, yes, it does. Need to stop a little bit everywhere. Everyone needs to get it together. Look, everybody needs to get it together. I'll get that.
And all the men too, right?
Yes. I'm
Would
sorry.
you say that was sexist?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like, you guys
you're
are
right,
you
it
guys
is.
are eye candy too, so you can't just be walking around looking like whatever, and your skin, like, no.
I love to hear a woman tell me I'm eye candy. So I'm gonna take that and live with that forever.
Take care of your skin, Reg.
Yes.
This is your notice, and you too out there, all over.
All of
Smell
you.
good.
Your skin
look
matters. Yes, you, even you. I'm sorry.
Even you can prevent forest fires. That's the energy you were giving me right
Yeah, well, like even the guy watching this podcast thinking, "Oh, not me." Yes, you. Damn it.
good. Say yes.
Take care of your skin.
So we're gonna take a quick break, and you guys will hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be back in a sec.
Yes.
What's up? Hey, everybody, make sure you check out Vision Media's line of podcasts. We got like, I think 6, 7, I don't know. Go check out the list. You got Whatever Creams Your Twinkie, Convo Series, Trevor's World, fucking, what else we got? This one, Rolling Stones. I mean,
Soon to be mine.
we got them all. What? We got a whole bunch on, yeah, and we even got yours as soon as you sign up with us. So, like I said, make sure you check out Vision Media.
We about ready?
Yeah, let's go. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound aggressive like it did.
Let's
I know
go.
you just-
Come on, let's get on with it already. Fuck.
Let's break. Oh,
No, I
sorry.
just meant to sound excited.
It's Saturday. It's
Don't feel like no Saturday.
You're right. It really doesn't.
Not to toll. All right, here we go. Ready? All right, thank you guys. Welcome back. I don't like the way I started that. Fuck that. All right, here I go. Here I go.
I thought it was good.
I didn't like the clap.
It was kind of weak.
All right, it was
You
either
missed it. You missed
shit or
it.
get off the toilet, RJ. All right, here we go. You ready?
You got to figure it out.
Fuck it, we should keep that in. All right, everybody, welcome back to Combo Series. Thank you for listening to the ad breaks. Do what we said. Go check us out.
Go
check
buy
out
the
our
stuff.
other podcasts.
Click the buttons.
Click those. Follow us on YouTube. All that jazz.
Listen to other people's podcasts that we produce.
Yes.
We've got so many under the Vision Media umbrella now that if you're sleeping on them, like, what are you doing at this point?
What are you doing? All right, so welcoming you guys back. Jen, let's pivot a little bit. So, I'd like to do this this little, I guess, button game. I heard it on T-Pain's podcast.
Dude, T-Pain, bro, you watch his his Twitch?
No, but I've seen
fucking
clips.
wildin', bro.
I've seen clips.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's great.
T-Pain is
But
something.
So he has this game on his podcast, and it's called the Button Game, and we're gonna play it right now. So there is a box with a button in it, and some random person walks up to you, offers you this box. They say if you press the button in the box, then you can have anything in the world, tangible, anything tangible. So like being the smartest person doesn't count. Like anything tangible in the world, and you can only have it once, but somebody has to die. Are you clicking that button?
you can all get it.
Fuck them kids. You can all get it.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know that
No.
takes a hard turn,
Fuck,
doesn't
if
it?
y'all all
Yeah,
die, I'm
like,
getting it.
Now here's the caveat.
It's a trick.
The died person could be an old person who's they're on their way out. It could be a person on death row. It could be a random person with cancer, or it could be your own kid. You don't know.
Bro,
It's just gonna be somebody.
I don't give a fuck if it's a newborn baby that was destined to discover the cure for cancer. He gonna get it too.
Oh
Destined.
Shit,
Oh.
not destined for nothing no more.
So here's the question. The question isn't if you would do it. I don't know what you guys thought.
You
The
say
question-
if.
That's not the question.
Might
Oh.
jump
If
the
you
gun
would do
on
it,
that
no. Doing it is happening. What is
Oh.
that thing that would make you do it?
Oh,
That's
what
the question.
is the thing that
Yeah.
is
That you're pressing the
strong
button
enough
for.
for you?
It could be anything. And T-Pain said he's had answers from an everlasting blunt to the #1 single.
See,
in
I
the
was gonna go
world.
the route of the everlasting.
But you
blunt.
only get it once, right?
Yeah, you only get it once, but if you get an everlasting blunt, it's everlasting.
Yeah, it never goes out. It never burns down. You can just always have it in your hand wherever you go.
That is really funny right there. Like, that really took
Cops
a
take
turn.
it away, it appears
Right.
back in your hand.
That
Right.
that took a turn, but then you don't know who the person is.
You don't know.
So you don't get to choose who
No.
the person is either.
No, you don't get to choose. You have no control over who dies.
Oh,
What is the thing? What are you taking, Trevin? What's the thing that's gonna make you
Now
press that button?
let me hear what you
I was
have to
gonna say
but-
like a lifetime supply of marijuana flower. But I like the everlasting blunt better. I think that beats my answer. Cause you wouldn't need to ever roll again. Like,
Right?
Yeah, but everybody can't roll either, too.
That's
and
true.
Then you don't know what's in that everlasting blunt, too.
You can ask for a clean.
Well, you
Non-
definitely better be.
no, weed and
better be
tobacco, maybe some
upfront with what you
pesticides.
ask for. It's like you only can't take it back how it comes out. Like you have to have it together.
But
come out.
it's everlasting. We know that
Everlasting.
much.
This is a hard question because I grew up watching Fairly Odd Parents on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Me
And
too.
if there's one thing that show taught me, it's like never ask for a magical wish because it's always the be careful what you wish for.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's that
because
genie
it's
thing.
always something
Yeah.
else to that. That's why I say this is a trick.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
genies
This is
will
a trick.
screw you over.
Like trick or treat kind of thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was me for a second.
No, 6:30s
Uh,
prayer time.
okay, I gotcha.
Well, on that note, if
prayer
I
time, but
press-
we're talking about killing
I
somebody.
press that button. Can I just be healthy and fit forever?
Healthy and fit for that's tangible.
I'm finna say, 'cause
That's tangible.
That's gonna have to work. It's gonna have to work.
Dang.
Press that
I
button.
like that one.
Boom.
I like that one.
That mean I'm gonna live probably forever too, then, right? If I'm that healthy, right?
Well, you didn't
I
ask
felt
for
that.
everlasting life.
Life of healthiness and fit body. Right? See, that's why you got to be careful how it comes out. 'Cause you can't
You
take
gotta ask
back.
for a literal fountain
Yes.
of youth. That is a physical object that is tangible. You can touch it, and then it provides all the other stuff.
And I'm gonna be slim.
But you gotta like,
Slip
you gotta
there.
put stipulations in there. You can't be letting the genie like
That's what I'm
just
saying.
kind of interpret it however they want. You gotta be real specific, like a lawyer.
You better come on. You better have a whole essay, basically. What
Right.
you wanna put.
Yeah.
Like describing what
Yes,
you want.
everything, so they can have a thorough understanding.
Paragraph C, section 5-B
So
clearly states.
when I said I wanted the world at its knees, I clearly meant no. So immediately if I'm killing somebody, I'm gonna make it worth it. I am pressing the button for no less than 23 untaxable $1 billion.
I like that you threw untaxable.
Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I put that out there. And I don't want to be the richest person in the world. I'm still gonna stay somewhat low key,
But
But you just
but I
want
want the
something.
billions.
A little something.
untaxable, though.
Untaxable.
Just throw me a little
I
untaxable
feel you
bone.
on that one right there. 'Cause I sure would have said no bills and none of that. And
Right.
I could have thought about that one.
Dang, I ain't say that.
Don't say that. Too
Shit,
late.
I could build my wealth then if I
It's
if
too
I
late.
didn't have bills.
It's already been signed, sealed, and delivered.
I'm yours. So yeah, I'm killing that old lady for that 23 billion.
Plus, dude, I just thought where I'm gonna keep a lifetime supply of weed.
Okay.
Where it's gonna stay at.
What state? Where you're staying is illegal.
That's true.
It's
Where's that?
The everlasting blunt, like I said. Somebody takes it away from you, you know, an authority figure.
Then they have
You never
to-
Law
said it was
enforcement
your
officer.
everlasting blunt.
You never said
It,
that.
but
Like,
that's got to
only
be
for
in the
you.
stipulations.
That's what.
It's got to be part of the magic everlasting properties. Is it like
It's only yours.
it's like a cursed doll? You can't throw it in the garbage; it comes back.
So it's
type thing.
It's tied into you.
Yeah. Because if I just get a bunch of weed, then like that's too much. It's too obvious. Where am I going to put it? First of all, you know, have you ever been to somebody's house that like has a lot, or like they're growing something in the closet, and you could just tell from the like standing on the porch knocking on the door. You're like,
Yeah.
God damn, it's so
Absolutely.
loud.
What is in your house?
Y'all need to turn these speakers down. It is. Boy,
I was
get
watching
this.
cops,
It
and
is loud.
dude had a backpack stuffed full, and it was hidden under a bunch of stuff in the back of the closet in the back of the apartment, and the cops smelled it at the front door. And he followed his nose all the way to the back of the closet. When you just
Like
have
Toucan
like
Sam.
so much, it just becomes, the smell becomes uncontrollable.
Yeah, it's just hard.
Like a little bit, you can hide, whatever. Anyway, I'm done.
Well, okay. Well, I'll take that as a sign to move to my next thing. So, you guys, did you hear that they're looking for a new Jeopardy host?
No.
Yeah, because you know Alex Trebek, he kicked the bucket.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. I was trying to find a more sensitive way to say that. Thank you for
He's no
jumping in
longer
there.
with us.
He's no longer with
no
us.
longer
He's
with us.
past the plane.
Yes.
So yeah, I that's off the top of my head.
Double check.
So they're looking for a new host. They know. I mean, we know LeVar Burton was an interim host, or they were looking at LeVar Burton, you know, from Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, shouts out.
Yeah, that would be perfect. But they passed him over for I forget some dude. I forget his name. But he ended up having some type of something go on.
Some type of something.
Some type of something. It was serious. Some type of allegation of something.
Oh.
I can't remember exactly the details. I wish I would have done my research before I got on here and started talking. But anyway.
Well, listen, as
point
long
of
as
this-
they're looking for a new host, your boy's a free agent.
And that is my question.
Would I do it?
No.
Oh.
Well, okay. I guess I lied. That's not my question. My question is, what celebrity? They should just say, fuck it, change it up completely. What
Yeah.
celebrity do you think should host the new Jeopardy. I am gonna throw my vote in real quick.
Okay.
Cardi B. I would love to see that.
I was gonna say 2 Chainz.
Oh,
2 Chainz
Two
would be
Chainz
good.
would be lit.
2 Chainz.
Because you know he has that
Yes.
Vice. What is it?
The most
cannabis-
expensivest?
That one. Yeah, that one and most expensivest.
Yes.
Yeah,
whatever.
and he actually is pretty good.
He is.
Pretty good personality.
He has a degree. He's a PhD.
Yeah, I mean, he says all
Sociology, I
kinds
think.
of wild shit
He's
in his raps, but when it comes to stuff like that,
Yeah,
Yeah, I think 2 Chainz would be pretty dope for that.
I think so. What about you, Trevin?
I was thinking like Jack Black or Snoop Dogg.
I'm not mad at Jack Black or Snoop Dogg.
Or Snoop Dogg. Both of them.
Like, I love
Now
Snoop
Dogg
Dogg.
is definitely a personality.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
everything I see him on publicly is just amazing.
So funny.
It doesn't matter what he's doing. He could be running touchdowns, cooking with Martha Stewart.
Cooking. Oh yeah, I forgot. I remember when they announced that. I was like, what? Or what?
What I was gonna say, what's the wrestler guy's name? I'm just
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
no.
John Cena.
John
John
Cena.
Cena.
John
Yeah.
Cena.
John
Sorry, you
Cena.
have to say it like that.
Why? My mind just went blank. But yes,
Well,
because
because you can't see him. You forget him sometimes.
Shut the front door. I love that man though.
Speaking
John
of which, did you see that new movie with him
Vacation-
and Lil Rel and yeah?
Vacation
what's her name?
Friends.
What's her name from Insecure?
I forgot. I don't know her name. I'm bad. I am bad with celebrities' names. Sorry.
I'm worse,
Vacation
so don't worry.
Friends.
Yes,
though.
but
Fans know.
that
was
movie,
hilarious.
yes, I just kind of, it found me. That
Trevin?
movie actually found me, and
I ain't
that
seen it.
you need to watch
Actually,
it. You gotta watch it.
You know I don't recommend shit to you a lot because I know you don't want shit. This
a
you would
must.
love.
I fuck with John Cena. I grew up watching him in his prime on WWE.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, and I've seen like all kinds of movies he was in.
That
The
movie was
Marine.
fucking hilarious, bro. Like
Yeah.
my roommate, he does it. My roommate does this all the time. I'll walk in and he'll have something on because he watches literally anything. He'll give anything about 30 minutes, and if
Terrence
it gets him,
Hard. Yeah.
if it gets him in, then he'll watch it. I'm not like that. But if I see him watching something and I'm just coming in to chill, I'll sit down. But he put that movie on when I walked in, like from work. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I didn't see a trailer or anything
Anything,
for
no.
it. Like I didn't know anything about it, and I just started watching it. I'm like, this shit's crazy.
I was cracking up as soon as it came on. Like,
Well, I'm gonna have to
what
watch it.
Yeah.
Literally, as soon as it comes on, you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
And it makes you not want to take margarita from anyone either.
I know. Well, you'll see what I'm talking about, Trevor.
Be careful.
Yeah,
That's all
definitely
I'ma
be
say.
careful though.
Be careful with your bartenders.
But that is a great movie, Trevor. I definitely recommend it.
The last movie I saw John Cena in was I think it's called Cock Block.
Yeah, with the
It's
parents.
a comedy. Yeah, him and some other people are like friends from high school or whatever, and they're adults now and they got kids the same age, and all their kids, or maybe they're just friends from their kids going to school together. I don't know, but they're friends. Their kids are friends, and then they find out through the grapevine that their kids are trying to lose their virginity on prom night.
Right.
And they have like this pact where they're all trying to be the first, like a bet, and so. They go out on like this drunken adventure to try and cock block their kids on prom night. Yeah.
That's going to be funny.
Yeah.
He says
It's
called
fucking
cock
funny.
block.
Cock
I think that's what it's
Cock
called.
blockers.
Cock
Cock blockers?
Yeah, cock blockers.
So it must be on Hulu.
Probably.
On Hulu.
But that might have been the first like real funny thing I seen John Cena in. I mean, I've seen him be funny in the little bits they do on stage.
That man is a
in the
comedic
ring.
actor,
Like,
But yeah, he's funny.
he is hilarious.
and it's hard to do that.
That is funny.
But I also saw The Suicide Squad, which he's in.
Yes.
So good.
The new one?
Yes.
Yes.
Somebody told me, I
Yes.
can't remember who, told me it ain't worth my time. And I was like,
The old one or the
new one.
Well, it's on HBO Max.
They
so you
said
really
the
don't
old
have to-
one was good and the new one sucked.
I would say I think both of them are good for different reasons. I would say the new one is, I don't think it really moves the story forward, but it's a great time. It's a great time.
And it's supposed to be like, so it's all like funny, kind of animated, goofy, like special effects.
Not all.
Silly,
Not
sort
all.
of comic book type feel.
There's a point in there where I could, if you don't like CG at all, you'll hate it. But it's not bad CG. It's not like we're in the 90s.
Right.
It's a good movie.
I think from what I know about Suicide Squad, that's more
Squad.
squat. I tried to move past it.
Nope, I'm not gonna let you do that. Not that.
I should have known better. But I feel like it's more in tune with the original vision for the Suicide Squad, whereas the old one was kind of trying to make it too serious.
Yes.
Now, that's coming from an outsider's perspective. I'm not a super huge comic book guy. You guys all know, faithful listeners. But from what I understand, it is more silly, outlandish, comic book style. And it kind of does justice to that original
agreed.
theme.
The first one was serious, though.
I'm excited about because I hated the first Suicide Squad.
A lot of people say that, but I enjoyed it.
It was okay.
I never continued to watch the whole movie.
The first one?
Yeah, only seen literally.
I have a choice. I was in the theater.
Bits and bits. So I need to watch the whole movie. I've never seen the whole movie all the way through.
Yeah, I do that a lot though. A lot of people you'll get reviews and stuff, and then people go see movies and stuff before you, and they're like, I hated it, or this was the problem, this and this, and I'll go and I'll love it.
That'll be me
what are you
sometime.
expecting from a movie? You want it to be perfect?
No, they needed to be in it. That's
I gotta be in the movie
for it to be.
I think there's a certain
perfect.
level too of people taking what the mainstream critics are saying. They're like, oh, it didn't live up to the hype on this or this in this area.
Yeah.
And they'll take that to heart when they otherwise could have enjoyed the movie, but they're just like, oh, I heard that it sucks for this reason, so they're gonna spout that everywhere.
Yeah. Sheep, man, sheep.
Yeah.
And so, dang, I literally just had something. It was about a movie. Oh yeah. Have you seen the trailer to the new Spider-Man? Far From Home? Or
No
Way Home. Sorry.
Yes, so disrespectful. Yes, I have.
Oh.
I know.
Cannot do that to Spider-Man.
My bad, Spider-Man.
But yes, I have seen it.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait.
Oh my gosh. When I saw that trailer, I was like, oh, this is it.
Yes.
Marvel's taking a huge turn.
Yes,
for the better.
Yeah,
and they were already great.
Yeah, this one is going. I am going to the theaters to see it.
Yes.
I'm going to spend my money.
Yeah, absolutely. Please take my money, Marvel. Yeah.
I am too, and y'all already know how I feel about movies, so that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
You saw the trailer?
Yeah, I did. Oh my God, I
I am
did.
so proud of you, Trevin.
Once I was done watching it, I was like, why didn't I film a reaction to this?
Right.
True.
And
True.
so you saw Doc Ock, the original
Yeah.
Doc Ock from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
To be fair, I did start to see the memes with him before I actually saw the trailer.
Gotcha.
So that was kind of spoiled.
No, I
for
woke
me.
up and saw the trailer. I was like, yes, this. But yeah, and then it sounds like Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin is coming back too.
Yeah. Seems like a lot of.
The way it
This
went,
one is
there's
awakening a lot.
whole.
Right.
I can't. I'm excited.
It's like I was just gonna say they left it kind of open in the trailer for a lot of possibilities to come back. So
And that was just actually a 3-minute teaser trailer.
and Tobey Maguire, I wasn't it leaked like it wasn't supposed to drop that day?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I called one of my producer friends in southern Utah, and he was like, he hung up immediately. He not hung up, but declined the call.
I'm calling you. No.
He declined the call and he texted me. He goes, "I'm watching this new Spider-Man trailer," and I was like, "What new Spider-Man trailer?" So
Right.
and then it was
I
later
would've
that day
declined
I
you
was
too.
seeing the memes, and I was like, "I gotta go watch this fucking trailer."
I would have definitely declined you. No, shut up, Trevin. I'm watching this. I wouldn't have even sent you a message until after I saw it, and then I would have called you back and say, dude, have you seen this?
Yeah, but maybe unpopular opinion. Actually, I think it is popular opinion on the internet, but Tobey Maguire was my favorite Spider-Man. And those were my favorite movies. That was my favorite trilogy.
The stories were really good.
I guess he was the only one that got a trilogy, huh? So far.
Yeah. Except
But
Tom Holland, his is about to come out.
this
in
would
December.
make his a trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like Andrew Garfield movies, no disrespect to him, but I feel like those movies didn't do Spider-Man justice. And I understand that there's the Spider-Verse and there's different versions of Spider-Man, but...
Hey, Trevin.
What?
Fuck you, bro. Yo, I thought Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was the best because...
He was a dope Spider-Man.
Yes.
But,
Go
go ahead.
Go on that.
I was just gonna say, but I feel like to me, Peter Parker is the nerdy kid who gets his like glasses broken and
Boom.
shit, gets
Boom.
beat up, and
That's why I say he was like a great Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Horrible Peter Parker. Horrible. That guy is too good looking to be
Fair
a nerd.
enough.
Like, okay, I was gonna say, did you disagree? No, you agree.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but no, as far as this actual Spider-Man, I loved his Spider-Man portrayal.
Yeah.
Now, Tom Holland is a perfect combination of both.
Yes.
I think so. I think he's a good middle ground between the Andrew Garfield and the Tobey Maguire. But yeah, to your point about him being a better Spider-Man than he is a Peter Parker. Spider-Man, when he put the suit on, always gained confidence, right? Even in the comics. Like, that was his thing. He could be
Right.
Yes.
witty for, like, the only time in his life. He could be funny, you know. And there was this thing where he was always, like, he would be catching bad guys on the street and cracking jokes with them. And I thought they really did well with that with Andrew Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
I was really cracking up, like, every time he was
Right.
messing with somebody.
Right.
But
All right. So going on the Marvel films. Let's not do Marvel films. Look, going on films.
Okay.
Name your top 3 movies of all time. Can you do that right now, or you need someone else to start?
Ooh, say my top 3 of all time.
Top 3.
Okay, I love Legal. What is it? Legal Tender.
Legal
Is
Tender.
it legal?
I've never
Legal
heard
Tender
of this.
Or, yeah, Legal Tender. You need to watch that one.
What is
That's
that
a dope
about?
movie. It's basically the mom. Well, dad was a big time dope dealer and basically crossed the top dude or however, or some type of distrust or whatever went along the line. They killed him. The mom basically, she knew what to do, take over and kind of shake town, and basically been hiding all these years, and the people come back and find her, and her and the son had to go to business. He was a college student and things like that. Then they had to go to Mexico, I believe it was, and kill the top dude.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Oh, yeah, this is a dope movie. You
Love
can see that one.
Tender?
Legal
Tender?
like Legal Tender.
Legal
Like
Tender.
money.
Legal Tender, yeah,
Okay.
that's what it's called.
Okay.
I'm gonna make me look it up. I have it saved in my Amazon Prime.
All
It's my
right,
movie.
so we got Legal Tender.
Legal Tender.
What else we got?
Man, I love Scarface always.
I've never seen it.
what?
I know.
Yeah, always.
I know.
And I think I'm gonna say the name kind of wrong a little bit, but I'm gonna say the last name Kenshi. Waroni Kenshi.
Is that a foreign film?
No, well, yeah, it is. You should see it. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like foreign
it's
films.
dope. Like, yes, because it's a lot of gruesome. I like gruesome movies.
Oh, okay. I'm down already.
I like
I'm down.
action. Yeah, it has to really. I have to be wanting to jump in the movie and do it with him too. Like, that's just kind of me.
So, how do you feel about John Wick?
Yeah, I don't know. See, you said 3 and 3. I should have said that one too. I love that John Wick. I can binge watch that.
Right.
I think we pretty much binge watched it like for like a couple of weeks straight.
Yeah.
Just constantly just keep watching all of the ones
I feel
over
you.
and over and over
I've
and
done
over
it.
and over. I love John Wick. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's my dude. I love what's his name? Keena, what's the last name?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves. That's his name up.
I gotta rewatch the Matrix movies too.
Yeah,
Those
you
are
know
good.
what? Yeah.
Did you see? They announced they're in production for a Matrix sequel.
The fourth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that one.
You guys didn't know this?
No.
They've been doing this for like a year.
Well,
I
missed
just
it.
saw it on Facebook and I was like,
It was
oh,
supposed to come out this year.
Well, I was born today, just not knowing.
I was today years old.
Today.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to come out this year, but they had to push it back.
Like
Because
like
Matrix
Candyman.
4 and The Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 were supposed to come out the same weekend.
Well,
I
hold
also
on.
saw they're
Wait
making a
minute.
Clerks 3.
Hold on, John Wick 4 was coming out. I need to
Yeah.
I need to get in tune to the world a little bit. I didn't know, really.
Yeah.
Sound like I'm gonna be pretty excited this year.
All right, Trevin, top 3 movies, but you can't say Life as a House.
Well, I'm going to go 3 movies that I don't feel like I've said before.
Okay.
Because I feel like we've gone over this.
We
a few
talk about
times.
movies
Y'all
and
know
TV a
my
lot.
top 5 already. Okay, but I got to think a second. Okay, I got one. The movie is called Chappie
The Robot?
with Dee Antwoord.
Got it.
No,
I've
I
seen
didn't
it.
see that one. No.
It's like
Okay.
a helper robot, but then they turned it into like a fighting robot.
It's based in Johannesburg, South Africa.
It's pretty good.
And they're
It's kind of a tearjerker.
Yeah, I need to.
they
I
like
need to
have
write
these
this down.
AI robots that they build for police. They're like robot police.
Oh, wow.
And they go into the neighborhoods and do all the dirty work. And then one of them, it's like a guy that works for the tech company. He wants to give them actual like sentience and emotions and things like that. And they're like, we're a military company. Like we sell guns to military. Like what do we need that for? What do we need robots with emotions? And so he
Right.
kind of goes rogue and does it on his own. And then the crime lord guys from the city like take him and start training him to be a mobster gangster robot. And it is a tearjerker.
Okay.
Because the robot has emotions and he goes through a lot of journey in that movie without spoiling anything. So that's one. I might have said this one before, but I don't think it's been in my top 3 before. So I'm going to say SLC Punk is a movie based in Salt Lake City in the 80s, in the punk rock scene when it was just starting in the 80s. And there wasn't a lot of punk rock trend here yet. So it follows like the first small group of punk rocker kids. Just being punk rock and stuff. And supposedly Salt Lake City was one of the most like hardcore punk scenes out. So that's a favorite of mine. It's also Matthew Lillard stars in it, who is he plays Shaggy in the live action Scooby-Doo.
Nice. Okay, I know him.
Okay.
I've also seen him in all kinds of other stuff. I recently saw him in Law and Order SVU. I mean, it was a long time ago that he was in it, but I recently saw that episode. Number 3 is going to be a hard one.
That's what she said. You left it open for so long. Also, what she said.
Oh, man. I'm going to get you on that one.
I got me.
The one I want to say, I feel like I've said too many times.
Life as a House. Don't say that.
It's
Okay.
not Life as a House.
I
That's
need
my
to see
all-time
what that
above
one is. Life
everything
as a
else.
House.
He's been trying to get me to watch it, and I still
Let me
haven't
tell
done
you
it.
about it.
Tell me all about it, please. Where can I find it?
I don't know where you can find it
I
online.
think we looked it up. I think you have to like buy it or rent it on
Probably.
Amazon.
Yeah,
Amazon.
you can always like rent or buy movies off
The
like the
movie.
Google Store or the Amazon Prime or whatever. But I don't know if it's on any other streaming services
Okay.
where you just like get it.
Okay.
But it's a story about a dad. It's kind of about the family. But it starts out about this kid and his parents are separated. His mom's married like a rich guy and his dad lives in the shack that his dad gave him. And it's all run down and the guy is like his story about if he was a house, like what type, like how his personality would translate. You know what I mean? That was kind of like his philosophy is like, if you were a house, you would want to be built by the sea and like all this kind of stuff. And so he's been saying he's going to tear down the shack and build this miraculous house that is going to embody him before he dies and then pass it down to his son or whatever. And you kind of follow that journey. The kid, super, like, I guess, emo, punk rock, sort of, on drugs. I don't know, kind of a piece of shit. But I kind of relate that to my younger years.
Yeah, his favorite actor.
So that's why I like it. It's close to me.
Okay.
But it's a
Angsty teenager.
really good story. It's a really beautiful story.
It sounds good.
Since I have to pick another one, because that can't be in my top 3.
But that's definitely a good one. I'm going to have to find that one.
Can I say A Scanner Darkly?
No.
I can't say that one?
No.
I never heard of that either. What?
I just rewatched that, Reg, the other day. Like, literally the other day.
I still have to watch it.
Oh, it's so fucking good, man.
I have to find this movie.
The roster, bro. You got Keanu Reeves.
Ah, your man, Jen.
You got Winona Ryder. You got Woody Harrelson. Robert Downey Jr. And a couple of other.
Heavy hitters there.
Yeah, not quite. A couple other not quite as heavy hitters. But
B-listers.
yeah, like
Say, guys.
Rory Cochrane or whatever that guy's name is.
From Jail Break?
I don't know who he's from.
I don't know. I just made that
He's
up.
like slightly familiar. He's made up a word. Is that the guy from Fish salad. It's like putting
I'm
two
pretty
random
sure
words
that's him.
together.
I said, where are you getting these movies from?
All right, third one.
Ah,
Not
man.
a Scanner Darkly.
I don't even have like my phone to look at anything.
Name a movie that you love.
No, it's hard because like I don't watch movies.
I know.
And so
Name a
there's
scary
like
one.
a couple that I really. Okay, yeah, that's a good
La
idea.
Llorona.
I'm bad on names. Too.
All of the La Llorona movies have been a disgrace to the actual folklore of what that comes from. So I'm not even going to touch that because that's a whole nother discussion for another day. But there was a good one I watched recently. They Come Knocking.
Is that the name of it?
It's about the black-eyed children. You know the like myths. Like there's like children with black eyeballs and. I don't know, some horror.
It's like Children of
It's
the
kind of like
Corn.
Skinwalker Wendigo territory. I don't know if it's like Native American.
It definitely sounds like Children of the Corn.
Sound like some possessed
But-
things going on.
Right.
I don't know the folklore behind that. I don't know all the mythology or whatever behind the children thing. But the movie is based on that in the horror realm.
Okay.
And so it's a dad and his two daughters and his wife had died, and they have her in an urn, and they're going on a trip to where they had their first date in the woods in this camping spot to lay her to rest. And then all the horror shit happens. It's pretty fucked up.
As it tends to do.
But also discovered the band Godzillionaire, who did the soundtrack for that movie, and they're fucking awesome.
Shouts
so
out
that's
to them.
like half the reason I love that movie.
Ah, I gotcha.
It's a really good horror movie. It's a really good story. But also that band's pretty fucking cool.
All right, so for me, my top three, I'm going to go with The Wood. I know you know that one.
That's a good
Trevin,
one.
have you ever heard of it?
Nope.
Definitely
Surprise, surprise.
Absolutely a black movie.
Definitely gotta watch it.
It's about this kid who moves from North Carolina to Inglewood, California. Yeah, in a time where like, it was it in the 90s? I'm pretty sure
It
it's
was like
80, late 80s,
yeah, like the
early
80s,
90s, somewhere
something
in
like
there.
that.
It's really good. It's good. Black culture.
Yeah.
So The Wood, and then I'll go Life.
You eat your
Okay, that's a good
cornbread.
one.
Yeah. Anybody get my cornbread, it's gonna be some consequences and repercussions. Hey, fuck you, all right? That's one of my favorite lines.
Yes.
He's like, fuck you, all right?
That part, yes.
Like, fuck you. All right.
All right.
I mean, okay, I guess.
All right.
Which one
So Life, and then I'll go with Coming to America. I love that movie.
yes. So did you see the second one?
Mm-hmm.
You must have.
I did see it.
Just must didn't like it, huh?
It was not my favorite.
Really?
I
definitely
liked
different.
I liked the star power in it. The story, it seems rushed,
The sequel never lives up to the name of the original.
unless it's
And-
John Wick
Yeah.
or Lord of the Rings.
But yeah, there's a lot of movies that have like tons of sequels where it's like, you know, you're watching the same movie, like
Yeah,
just picking up where you left off. But then there's ones where like they just make a sequel for the cash grab.
Just to do it. Right.
yeah. Have
That's
you?
that's like Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, but I'm too deep in.
But I
now.
love what.
Yeah.
Paul Walker.
I stopped
Felix
watching
Phillips,
halfway
that
through the
was
first movie.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta keep watching. Okay. And I get some of the backlash about the Fast and Furious because this shit's just crazy.
Where'd all the crazy shit come
This
from?
shit's just fucking crazy. Like, it's not practical. One
Welcome
bit.
to Space
Yeah,
Force now. What is
Basically.
it? Donald Trump's Space Force.
But here's the thing, though. If you throw all that shit aside, the fact that it's not actually practical, that there's no way that a car could be dragging a big ass safe from a bank down the road, and like, you know what I mean? If you throw all that impractical shit down the road, I mean, out the window, and just realize it's action, it's just for entertainment,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yes, it
It's
is.
really good.
Yes.
You just gotta kind of like, was it the suspension of belief or something like that they call it?
Willful
Okay, so that's
suspension
kind
of
of-
disbelief.
That's it.
So that's kind of like what you're trying to Space Jam. Trying to sit there and
Yeah.
watch that whole movie was like torture.
You didn't like it?
Brian
I thought it was
acting.
all right.
No,
Okay, now that I understand.
And that's the whole thing that got me was his acting. Like
Yeah.
it bothered me the whole movie.
Everybody
so
else
I'm
was good.
like everything else, but it was like, oh, just shut up, don't say nothing. Like,
I get it, because especially at the very beginning when he was having a conversation with his sons.
Oh,
yeah.
man,
I was like, this is not a real conversation like that people have in life.
him and Beyonce should never.
Beyonce, no matter if it's a voiceover or what, she has Beyonce voice.
They both should not do it.
Hey, Simba.
You should just not.
Simba, your father, Mufasa. She got that Beyonce voice on everything. Like that was when she was
It's
in
the
Lion King.
Texas accent. Just can't
Yeah,
leave her
that
alone. It's
Houston.
just stuck there.
I'm afraid to watch Space Jam because I don't want to ruin it for myself.
Just don't think about the last one.
Please don't. You're really gonna you're going to hurt yourself. If
Because,
you
like, yeah, I'm over the hype. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's a movie made for kids. It's made to be silly. It's supposed to be goofy. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. It's supposed to be for 6-year-olds. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have high expectations. But I might.
But the thing is,
I might have some that I can't.
I think they market it as like for kids, but it's really for the adults who actually watch the first one. Because if you think about it, the cartoons that they have, kids aren't watching Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck these days.
That's true.
That's us. But again, they did put in the newer cartoons and stuff, which makes it kind of interesting. I actually kind of enjoyed it.
It took out that.
It was definitely. I mean, overall of the acting, it definitely was.
Entertainment.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining. It was colorful.
Very colorful.
Very colorful.
Very.
The concept, I can see. You know, the Sun game, video game thing. It just, and it was a lot of subliminal messages too. It was like a little bit too. It was too much. Like you say, it was more for us back then than the kids nowadays.
Right.
It was too much. It was good though.
Have you seen the Miss Pat show?
No.
You know who Miss Pat is?
No, who is Miss Pat?
Ooh, I've got to introduce you to Miss Pat. She's
sounds
a
like
comedian. And she is crazy as hell. So her following, you know how all like celebrities or whatever, they have their, like Beyonce has the Beehive, Rihanna has
They
the
named
Navy.
their followers.
Okay.
Miss Pat's followers are called the Crack Babies. Yeah. So, and I am a crack baby apparently. But because her, like, she has a bit, like years ago, her bit was like she had like her sister who is a crackhead. She had to take in her sister's kids, so she calls them the Crack Babies. Like, she doesn't hold back anything. Like, it is hilarious.
So she's kind of like the new age Bernie Mac.
Yeah, that's a good way to put that.
Because Bernie Mac, that sounds like Bernie Mac to me.
Yeah.
That's
You should watch her show. It is on BET Plus, but
Okay.
if you got like Amazon
So now Miss Pat.
Prime, you can watch it. Yeah. Miss Pat show.
Crack-
I've got to put
Crack
you on.
Babies.
You're gonna be thanking me for this
All
one.
right, as long as it's a comedy show.
Yes, it
I'm
is
gonna have to watch
hilarious. Oh my gosh.
If it's like Vacation Friends, where I get that's
Oh, it's
I'm
better.
good. It's
It's
I'm,
better.
they'll sign
I've
me up
watched
for it.
all 10 episodes twice at least. I think I made it halfway through on my third go round, and it just came out like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so you guys gonna have to give me a list because he has good movies. Trevor has good movies over here. That I
I'll
have
send
never,
you a list.
please. 'Cause
I will send you a list.
especially some was I like actually touching movies. Some
Yeah.
too.
My
it's
philosophy is, like, I'm not into movies really, hardly at all. It's this weird thing in my brain where it's depressing for me to think about, like, wasting 2 hours of my life watching somebody else live their life.
true.
So I don't watch a lot of movies. I don't know a lot of celebrities. But my logic behind it is, if there's a movie I like, it was good enough to make me like it, the guy who doesn't like movies. Now, maybe there's a reverse way to look at that.
True.
But I don't think that I've missed with, like, the movies I've told my wife she needs to see. I don't know how many I've gotten old Reg to watch. Come to think about it. For the guy who's, like, always like, you gotta be watching this.
It's because you don't
Taking
watch the
any of
shit
my
I tell you to watch.
I mean,
You
I
don't
have
listen
to
to me.
watch if it's a good series, it has to be a good series for me to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a movie. I'd rather watch a movie. But then again, I'm not a person that's going to sit down, like you say, and dedicate 2 hours of my time to watch this. I have to really
Especially in the middle of the day when everybody's like, let's turn the lights off and watch a movie. There is a sun outside. Let's
A
do
sun
something.
It's life
Like,
out there
hell.
still go right. We could do something,
There's
right?
definitely a sun
Being
outside.
productive.
That's right. I
I like
understand.
doing stuff
I
like
feel you.
this.
I
But
feel you.
But yeah, so by that logic, I have a list of movies that to me are the greatest movies in the world because they're the only movies that like reach me, that I like.
And I've said this
It might
time-
be a different opinion in some other people's case, but I think it's worth taking a look.
I've
at the
said this
list.
before, but you, that day that I came in the studio, Trevin,
Yeah.
and I was gonna recommend The Platform to you, and you told me, Reg, I got a movie for you.
Oh my
and you
God.
told me The Platform. I was blown away. Have you seen
What?
that?
No, The Platform.
That's number one on the list. You gotta go watch The Platform.
Now.
That is funny.
How do you feel about psychological thrillers?
I watch it. I watch
Like
it.
it'll kind
And
of
you
fuck
do
you
like
up in
gore.
the head.
Yeah, I watch. Yeah.
You have to watch The Platform.
Okay.
Have
It's
to.
on Netflix.
Yeah,
on
I'm saying
Netflix?
it.
Well, that's just like what was it? 1989 or 87? The little fear movies, the 3 movies that they had on Netflix. Did y'all not see those?
No.
1994, 1960. Oh, you have to watch those. I think they're gone. Y'all need to watch them. Those were some thrillers. They was like a 3-part movie.
Nice.
Yeah, y'all missed out on those. Those
I
are really
did.
good. It all tied in together. That was a good kind of
Do you watch American Horror Stories?
Now, I started like years ago and just lost it. So I'll have
Yeah.
to start over. We'll have to start over.
I've seen a couple or a few seasons, but I'm gonna start. Like, I'm gonna watch all the ones I haven't seen.
It's not scary enough for me. It's like it's too made for TV for me. Like I like real horror. That's one of the things.
It's about the story
Me too.
in American
That's
Horror
me.
Story.
I get it, but that's the thing that like, if there's I will sit down and put on a movie myself without like somebody bringing it up, but it'll always be a horror movie.
Okay.
It's different. When I say I don't watch movies, it's different when it comes to horror movies.
Gotcha.
But I just couldn't get behind. It's too made for TV. Like I said, it's too. Like I want to be scared the fuck out of. It's just kind of creepy. It's like a
Afraid
little
to
creepy
leave.
here, a little eerie there, a little off-putting.
Yes.
But nothing more than that. And I'm like always waiting for the real horror to come
Yeah.
in, and it's just like never gonna
Okay.
happen.
I'm not
I'm
mad
with
at
I'm
that.
with you on that one. Like if I go to the movies, I want to be afraid to walk out of the movies, walk out. Especially if it's nighttime, the late movies, no one's practically there. So I want to be afraid to walk to my car, looking around, and like
That's the type of shit.
That's the type of movie.
It makes
and
you
see,
feel
yes,
alive.
yeah, and see that's how it used to be back when we were younger. And I don't know, maybe because the movies were just like that then. But if I watch those movies today, they like ugh. But back then I was scared. How am I?
I like
Yeah.
the type of movie you put on in the
Shit.
living room by yourself with the lights off, nobody's
Yeah.
home, and then you're scared to get up and go to bed in your own house.
Yes, are you hearing stuff like, wait, what's that? And
All of a sudden, the air conditioner comes on. It's super loud this time.
we never paid it that much attention, but it didn't scare the shit
No,
out of
yeah.
me.
Back in the day, I was scared. I was hella scared. Freddy Krueger for sure.
Yes.
Michael Myers.
Yes.
That got me. And then when I was really young, I don't give a fuck if you judge me or not. Scooby Doo gave me nightmares, yo. Like,
I'm not gonna say
straight up.
that like the original cartoon.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say that was not scary because it fucking kind of was
Right.
The,
creepy.
the movie or the
No. The original
the
cartoon.
I don't know. I love Scooby. It didn't
My mom
bother
tried to get me to stop watching it. She said, "You're not watching it no more." I used to sneak and watch Scooby
I
Doo.
don't know. Scooby Doo was.
She
It
gave up.
didn't. It didn't bother me too much. Now, yeah, the actual the
Me,
cartoon
man.
didn't. No.
Me, man.
Courage the Cowardly Dog got me like that.
Now that was spooky.
That's terror. That's like you're putting terror into the heart of a
Did
child.
you know that was based off of real people, a real
I think
couple?
I read about that somewhere.
Really?
Or I've seen it like
The
on a
house-
YouTube video.
Yeah, the house was like a real house out in, I think it was Arkansas or like Arizona or Nevada.
Where like
something
weird
where shit
paranormal
happened,
stuff
yeah.
would happen all the time.
Yeah. And then like that old couple did have a dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I
Yeah.
never knew that. I learned something
Ooh,
today.
can I change my answer? This is so random.
Go for it.
But my top movie today is gonna be 127 Hours.
Oh, that took you through. That's an emotional ride.
I rewatched it recently, and I didn't realize it was that good.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't even.
It's about the guy who gets he goes hiking in like a gorge or something, and then he gets trapped. His arm gets stuck, and he has to cut his arm off.
Oh no!
Have you seen like southern Utah, like pictures of it even?
No.
Like it's all desert and red rocks and arches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he's hiking in those canyons, and a boulder came down, crushed his arm, pinned it to the wall. Nobody knew where he was at.
Yeah, he didn't tell
It
anybody.
was like a really remote area, and he was stuck there for 5 days.
You know, that kind of sounds so familiar.
It's James Franco.
Is it like a how old? Is
I
this
didn't
movie?
realize
Like,
it was James Franco until I rewatched it like this week.
Yeah.
Is it old? Like a really old film? Kind
No.
of.
No, it's
This is-
probably
It's older,
about
but it's not old.
8 years old, probably.
Cause I kind of remember seeing some type of movie, but it's kind of strange that you're on this.
I don't know. I'm sorry,
No,
I didn't
no.
mean to cut you off.
Okay.
I was just gonna say I don't know how popular it was outside of Utah because it was a true story that happened in Utah.
Oh, it's pretty popular.
Cause I mean, I remember seeing a movie that sounds, similar to that, but I am bad on names in movies, especially if I only seen it once and it's so long. I'm like, I got
That's the kind of
until I
movie-
seen it. Yeah.
That's the kind of movie. If you saw it, you would remember. it.
Like
I remember
Open
watching
Water.
him on 60 Minutes. I think it was 60 Minutes. No, it was something else. But he did like an in-depth interview, and it was like 6 months after the accident, and he went
The
back.
actual guy.
Yeah, like before the movie was ever even thought about putting it into a movie.
I remember seeing the trailer. I was down in South America when it came out, and I bought one of the DVDs that they bootleg and shit.
Yeah.
I bought one of those just so I can watch it. I was like, this is crazy.
You
I might have seen
pirated,
it, though.
Reg?
Yes.
You broke the law.
Call me
He
black
did.
there, sir. Hey,
did.
it's international breaking the law, so it doesn't count in the
Someone
U.S.
standing out there.
International laws, bro. That's big to
In
know.
South Africa, they actually do bootlegs in South Africa.
Oh, that's
I
like
was in
a-
South America.
South America.
Yeah, it's a big money
That's
game.
a big thing.
But as we get ready to close, there is. Have you ever heard of James Lipton?
No.
He is he was a very famous interviewer. He used to interview all the actors. He had this show called Inside the Actor Studio. If you like that type of stuff, interviews and like that, I would definitely check it out. You can find it on YouTube. Okay. But Inside the Actor Studio, he's a very famous interviewer, and he used to interview all these actors. They would come to this school of acting, and he would interview them in front of his students, and then students would then at the end get to ask questions and whatnot. And at the very end, he had these 10 questions that he would ask every guest, and I'm gonna ask you these.
Alrighty.
And so the key to the questions is you don't sit here and just think about it, just answer.
It doesn't have to be the most well thought out answer or
Right.
the most like about you. What immediately comes to your mind?
Okay, so this is a speed kind of.
It's not speed.
Speed
It's not speed. It's just
I'm
don't
just
take
joking.
forever.
Just try to be
I
like
got you.
I don't know. What's
Just
the word I
quick.
was thinking
Just
of?
quick.
Are you ready?
Yes.
This is how we're gonna close out the show.
All right. I'm ready.
With James Lipton's questions. Here we go. What is your favorite word?
What?
What is your favorite word?
What? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, what?
All right.
What?
What is your least favorite word?
And.
Mm.
And.
Okay, because that's not like
And.
it doesn't end. Yeah.
And.
What turns you on?
Food.
Mm.
Same.
What turns you off?
Bad smells.
Mm. Hence, love my skin. What sound or noise do you love?
Ocean.
Mm. Waves crashing.
Birds. All of the beach sound. Period.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Horns.
Car horns.
Yes. Or your horn. Yes.
What is your favorite curse word?
Bitch.
Okay. Okay.
I can tell you say it with
Right, the way she-
conviction.
conviction.
Bitch.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Oh, news reporter.
Interesting.
Yes.
What profession would you not like to do?
Stripper. Does that count?
That counts. It's a profession.
Hey, don't hate. I had to put myself through school somehow.
Hey.
And
It's your business.
finally, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
And
That is beautiful. And you guys, this has been Jenn with Love My Skin. We really appreciate you coming on today. It was hella fun.
thank you. It was a pleasure. You guys are awesome. Y'all dope. I love it.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
You're a great guest. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Our first guest of season 2. And I think it went well. You people out there, let us know what you think. Comment, hit Jenn up. How can we get in touch with you, Jenn?
So, you guys can find me on Facebook, Love My Skin. On Instagram, Love My Skin _2021. Then I have a website. It's www.lovemyskinllc.com.
Beautiful, beautiful. You guys make sure you hit her up to check out those products. Actually, go to the website, check out the products that she has. You get to order. Hit her up on Instagram if you just want to chat about skincare and hair care and all that jazz. Sir Trevin.
Yeah, and with that, we really appreciate you sticking around, coming back every week. I know it's been a little while, but we have been back now, and we're going to be, more, I don't know, we're on schedule again. We're back for season 2.
We're back for season 2, baby.
And now we've officially had our first guest. We're in the full swing of season 2, so, but appreciate you coming back. And I have been Trevin Reiser, a.k.a. The Chosen One, a.k.a. T-Baby, a.k.a.
I love it.
Trevin's World Online if you're looking for me on social media. And that's all I have to say today, Reg.
All right, thank you. And as always, guys, we appreciate you for listening. Make sure you go to Combo Series on YouTube. Drop that like for us and hit the notification button letting you know when we're dropping that good stuff. And why do I keep saying that? I said that last time. Letting you know when we drop those
stuff.
That good D, baby. On YouTube. Get those notifications. Hit us up. Follow us on all social media at Convo Series. That's CONVOSARIES. Convo Series. And if you guys are just tuning in and don't know what that means, it's conversation adversaries. So you get all angles, all perspectives of a conversation that we're having. Make sure you follow us. Go check out all those podcasts that we have under Vision Media. Make sure you are following Vision Media in social media. We all appreciate you. I have been RJ, a.k.a. Reg Travels on all social media. That's REGTRAVELS. Reg Travels on social media. Thank you guys again for keeping up with us and listening again to Combo Series. We will see you guys next week. And until next time, peace. Nice. That was good. Thank you.
That was nice. That was funny.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. We out, baby. All right, cool. So yeah, that went well. How many hours do we have? I feel like we went on for like 3 hours.
That was 17, 18 right now.
Mine is probably about 5 minutes or so.